Alright, so I'm going to show the new AI tweaks that I've done. So this little fighter here is scaled back so that all he has is basically collision avoidance and trying to get to a waypoint, which is that red box over here. You can see he's fighting around this thing, and he just got through. So he's a little jittery. I don't know what that will look like when you're actually playing the game, but there you go. He got in there. So let's try it again. If you want to just see, now I have programmed him to go up and over stuff and around stuff and below stuff, so seems to still like going around things, but that's kind of the order is if you can go around it, and if not, try to go up and then see if you can go around then. So sometimes he gives up halfway. I also added the ability to slow down, something that I didn't have in there before. They just always are going full speed, so I think a lot of times when they ram into a wall, it makes it difficult for them to rotate, so just because they're getting grinded up against a thing. So you'll see he starts to pull back on his throttle, though not that much. You can see how slow he's moving there. He just got around that corner there. So yeah, the closer they are to a wall, the slower they go. So one problem with that is if they're like dragging along a wall, it affects their momentum. They could just like move a foot over and then they can go really fast. So I might have to add a little bit of cushion for that, get them away from the wall. Might be another step, but it seems pretty consistent. Before there was like weird stuff where they would just like always do something different and it would fail. So yeah, let's see if I can make this a little bit more complicated for them. If I do that, let's see what happens. So he is supposed to just go right underneath. Looks like he got caught up a little bit. Didn't go to the left, went to the right. So seems to be not failing, but the going above and below is not really happening anymore. I'm not sure why, but what can I do to make this? So you see he did change some elevation a little bit there. Where is he? Okay, so he just went all the way around this way. finding a new way. You can see how much they speed up when they're not close to a wall. So he's still navigating that corner. There he goes right to it. So still the left and right is kind of the way that they're doing it, I guess. So what if we put some of this stuff, just hit it and then grab one of these things. Currently, got lost. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's the dot. Alright, so let's put a big asteroid. What is this? This is a 600 scale asteroid. It's pretty big. I think he's in the way. Yeah. Let's see what he does with this. There you go. So yeah, you kind of track that right along the thing there. Let's see what would happen if you put a wall in the middle of the asteroid. So one of the main issues was all of my guys were getting trapped inside the spaceship that I had added. So that could be another test here to see what happens when they get to that. That is definitely even more complex geometry than what we've got here. So let's do that. Actually, all I have to do is click that, and then, well, let's see where it loads up. Okay. So this is a big bed. Ah, darn it. That's the game manager. That's not what we want to move. Okay, doesn't matter, I guess. Where is the target? So this. Nope. I've lost my target. Alright, let's find it again. Okay, well, get out of play mode. Here's my target. I guess it's inside the Ember ship. So let's put this all the way over here. Ember ship's pretty big. I think that'll do it. So let's see. Now with the asteroid in the way, he's probably gonna, let's see, he's gonna steer around this stuff. He's probably gonna go all the way around, so he's never gonna go through the Ember ship. Yeah. Okay. So, well, let's see what he does. Yeah, he's got a straight shot. He's not even gonna hit it. Okay. So, here's the deal. We'll get rid of this stuff. And then we'll drag it. So he's coming from the back of this thing. And there's a lot of stuff you can get caught up on because there's all different things here. Yeah, so he's not going the obvious route. Wait, there he goes. He's trying to figure it out. He turned around, so yeah, not the smartest AI. You could just go through any one of these. There's tunnels in there. You can definitely fit. The player ship can fit through, or you can just go right over it. That's a problem with the. It's not choosing up so much. It's gonna. Well, there you go. It's gonna get it. So if I put the target inside the box, inside the ship. See, you know, he's got it. All right, so let's put it. I gotta make sure it's not in the thing, but we'll put it. Yeah, having it in line with the. Alright, so he got scared away. But he's going up and over. Let's see. So you can see he's definitely shooting up now. He's going nice and slow. Gonna make it. Is he bouncing off of all sorts of stuff? See, at this point, he should have a straight shot. But I think he's getting dragged along this collider or something. Like, why is he aiming that way? See, at this point, you should just turn. Yeah, where's he headed? Why is he going that way? So, part of me in this process has been thinking about how this is all just one, like, kind of small class, this collision detection thing, but it's still kind of tough to debug what's going on. It would be almost better to build some of these, like the logic into a behavior using the behavior designer, just so I can kind of see which ones are firing. Like, why is this guy going up? I guess it's the. I don't think he hit his target. He like swooped in and then ran away. Now he's like way over on this side. Okay, so clearly there's still some work to do with this. Yeah, where is my... So, using a lot of debug right now, but these are some of the messages that I use. Tells you whether he's avoiding left, avoiding right, and then you know, if he's hitting something, then he's going to reduce his speed. What's interesting is down here it says hit count's greater than 0, gonna change my rotation, then it says hit count is 0, which means he's no longer hitting anything. So he went straight, and then he hit left, but then he wasn't hitting right, so that was like a small corner. That was the last thing he was doing. I guess he was dragging himself along the side of that one piece, but yeah, so some sort of buffer to push him away from walls if like it's very clear. We could like send out another raycast to the right or to the left to determine there's like empty space when he's like dragging up against the wall, and then push him out. Most of my ships just fly forward, and so instead of like a descent style ship, they're more like a fighter type of ship. At least these ones are. Because of the some of the internal parts of the wreck, I might have some ships that can kind of go side to side. So right now I don't. Right now these ships don't push to left or right, so they need to point themselves. So I'm trying not to fake rotation or velocity, so I don't just automatically set them. They're running off the same ship script as the player. So the enemy ships have throttles and they have a rate of rotation so that they can't just automatically aim at the thing that they want to aim at. So it's a little bit more complex, I guess, than what it could be if I was just using like a standard steering behavior that automatically adjusts velocity based on those things. So it's working better than it was before, I think. I mean, I don't think those ships could get through that without just jamming themselves against something, so they're definitely getting through. It's not quite as smooth as I would like. I think having some sort of buffer to cushion them away from the wall would be good, so I'm going to figure that out. Also a little bit more, maybe some smarter pathfinding, like putting out more feelers to see what's open. And that's kind of what the up-down does. It's throwing out an up, and if it's open, go that way, you know. So you could throw like a diagonal forward to, you know, a little bit of loft and be like, oh, that's the way I want to go, and then maybe go up and over something. I mean, it works with the asteroid, but in the complex ship, it doesn't really work super well. All right. He's going up and over it. Again, he's trapped on this wall. So these definitely slant. They're like, you can see from this side, they have kind of a diamond-y type of shape. So obviously my AI doesn't like bouncing off the normals of this. In the boxes all the way behind the enemy, and they are stuck. Let's see what is going on here. Where's my console again? It says that it's going up, but I don't see up. I think it's stuck on the wall again. Yeah, I think there's issues with the with this guy's collider hitting this wall here. They talk about there's some sort of like physics debugging for colliders now, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. But there's something in here. Maybe it wasn't in here. Anyway, I was looking at it earlier, but I couldn't figure out how to get the to show me anything. I don't know. Oh, it was here. Physics debugger. So like, shouldn't this show me my collisions? I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to show. But like, I'd like it to, you know, show some intersection or something. Hide rigid bodies, yeah. I don't know. I have to look up the instructions here because this doesn't really tell me anything. Yeah, it says that he's aiming up, but he's not really aiming up. Triggers. Yeah, spending a lot of time digging around this thing. Anyway. Let's give it to him, huh? He'll be happy. Let's go full speed ahead. Alright. I think that's enough silliness.